I'm Krista at Saks. Today we're going to be talking about bronzers and which ones we should use, which bronzers are going to be best for which face shapes, and also which contouring shapes are going to be best for you, because that is a huge question I get asked all the time. Where should I put my contouring? Should it be all over the face? Should it just contour certain parts? We'll go over all that. And we're also going to use a few products that I think are going to be really wonderful for anyone looking to get into contouring, especially if you've never done it before. Great. Hi, I'm Krista at Saks, and today we're talking about contouring. Now, of course, I have a lot of questions from different clients as far as which bronzer to use, which blush to use, and of course, where to put all of that. So that is something we're going to go over, and I'm also going to show you a few products that might make the whole contouring thing so much easier for you. Hi, I'm Krista at Saks, and today we're going to be talking about contouring. So I have a lot of clients who ask me, where should I put bronzer, where should I put blush if I'm going to do the entire contour? So we'll answer those questions today, and I'm also going to show you a few products that will make the contouring decision so much easier for you. And we can look at those right now. So these are the few of the products that we're going to use today. One of them being our bronzer, and I'm using the Chanel Le Beige. It'll all have those kind of light tops there, and I'm using a flat bronzer. To me, that's really, really important because you cannot have a contoured look with a shimmery bronzer. Shimmer brings things out of the darkness, so in the end, when you're trying to kind of sink in cheeks or you're trying to carve out a face, you're really not achieving that with the shimmery bronzer. So use a matte bronzer, like the Chanel Le Beige. They have a vast array of colors, so I'm sure you'll find something wonderful there. And they also come with these nifty little brushes. So even though they are bronzers, you can also use them as powders or as highlighters, so they're great for on the go. Another great thing we're going to use for the blush is our Baby Doll Kiss and Blush from YSL or Yves Saint Laurent. It is a beautiful, lightweight blush. Again, it comes in a lot of colors, but I chose peach today because it's a really summery color and it's lightweight. Now for our highlighter, we're going to use the bronze color. I know that's a little bit confusing, but the bronze Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. It is so shimmery and so beautiful, it's just perfect for anyone. And of course you can have a contoured look without a little pop of gloss. And we're going to use the Nars gloss in Sweet Revenge. Alright, so this is our lovely model, and we're going to be showcasing the Chanel Le Beige bronzer first. The brush I'm using is the Nars 21 Contour Blush brush. You can use this with blush as well. I just really love this for how it grabs and kind of forms to the contour. It has a little red spot up there too. So this is by Nars. So we're going to get real lightly into the product. And with her face shape, you really don't want to sink in too much. She already has a defined cheekbone. So what we're really trying to do is just bring out and highlight the face. And highlighting is still part of contouring in that it's a necessary part. So I'm going to turn the brush like this, start here, and just start applying the color. You see how I'm kind of going everywhere? I'm not letting the brush leave the skin. Also going here. Now some people say do a 3 pattern like this. You can do that as well. I just find this pattern much easier, or this format much easier. Going a little bit up here. So we're not going all the way into the cheek by the mouth. We're kind of just stopping in the middle. And focusing it more up here. I'm just going to warm up the skin. Beautiful. Neat. Our next product is going to be the YSL Kiss and Blush, and this one is in shade 7. And I want to show you this wand, or the applicator, real quick. It's really interesting. Has a little pearl where it can touch the cheek on the back, but great for lips and great for cheeks. Right now we're going to use it for cheeks, and I'm going to put it on my hand first, just to make sure we get a good amount of color, because you can control how much color you put on this way. It's always easier to add more than take off. Smile for me. And I'm just going to apply it right here to her cheekbones. She already has such lovely cheekbones. We're just going to add the color there. On the other side looks at. Smile. As you can see, you really don't need a lot of this product for it to make an impact, because we're using very little. Again, if you want to add more, feel free. Alright, and our next step is going to be adding highlighter. So I'm going to use again the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in bronze. So we're going to get all colors, maybe focusing a little on the lighter shade. And we're going to go kind of along her natural upper cheekbones to highlight. I'm going to go a little bit in here too, just to draw attention. We're not doing it a ton, and the great thing about the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick is it really doesn't deposit this large sheen of color, or shine. NARS Yachio brush for this. I absolutely love that it's wound and bound. I think it is just such a beautiful artistic brush, so I'd recommend that for anyone. And one thing I love to do too is just pop a little bit right on the lips. And right after we do that, we're going to add a tiny bit of our gloss. So if you'll remember, we have the NARS gloss in Sweet Revenge. She already has a color on the lips that's going to kind of drown out her natural lip color so we can have a true nude. So we're going to add just a little bit of this. Now you can use the applicator directly on your lips with this. If you already have a lip color, it may be better to apply it the way that I'm doing it, but it's really up to you. And just apply it to the center. If you want your lip color to stay on, apply your gloss to the center of your lips. It will make it all the way around, but this keeps it from feathering and coming off in an hour. All right, and we are finished with our contouring video. Now this is somebody who has already pronounced cheekbones, and we'll have another video up soon of somebody who has a little bit harder time finding the cheekbones. But thank you so much. This is Krista at Saks.